Today's the 25th. 5/25/21. I have been waiting a long time for some evidence from Shelby Police Department. And I guess I just went live. Been waiting a long time for evidence from Shelby Police Department. I went down, I made a statement, a deposition. I refused to go 4 or 5 times. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure how many, but why was, I knew they were setting me up, and it says right on the police report that I think that they're setting me up as a reason, because he wrote it right down there. And they did set me up. But they destroyed my evidence, man, again.
Very, very, very telling, and I have a witness with me, so this is me calling Ryan Crum. 347-5131. Here we go. Where's my phone? Here it is. I'm nervous.
This is what I go through. This is life in Shelby, Ohio with a gang for cops, man. You won't believe this. This is what we go through. This is what we live through, man. And I'm not the only one, man. They've been doing this a long time, man.
I wonder why he hasn't got me my copy.
Right.
I deserve a copy that I asked for a long time ago, but it's very, very damaging.
I'm calling him and asking for a copy of a deposition that I went down and made. Reluctantly. And I demanded immunity also. There's my kid.
Shelby, is Ryan Crum there, please? One moment, please. Thank you.
I kind of went off, and I'm sorry I did. I feel bad. He was doing a job.
Hi, this is Brian. Hey, Brian. My name is Mr. Hall. My first name is South. A few months ago, I asked you for a copy of a deposition that I made at Shelby Police Department. Yes, yeah. I've been trying to get a hold of you, actually. I've called a couple times. Your voicemail wasn't set up. And I replied to the email you had sent, but it bounced back at me. So I'm glad to hear from you. Okay, I spoke with Lance, or Chief Holmes at Quartermeister, and I checked their retention policy, and the chief said that you had called in, and those records are not kept that long, so those have already been disposed of. And so I don't actually have any records for you. The deposition? Yeah, Chief said that the retention policy for this deposition had passed, and so they destroyed my evidence. They destroyed my evidence. Is that what you're telling me? They destroyed my evidence both times. That's my understanding. So if I were you, the next person I'm trying to talk to would be Quartermeister, the legal or the law director for the city. Wait. What? How long do they? I gave a deposition, so I can have that. That is not theirs to destroy. They work for me. No, this is not acceptable. This is unacceptable. They have that record. They have to maintain that record. They do not get to destroy my evidence like that. This is not the way America works, dude. That is not. I did 10 months in jail. They set me up. I want my evidence. I understand. No, you don't. You've never done 10 months. I did 2. I had 2 nervous breakdowns. 2. I want my records. I'm sorry, sir. I don't have that. I don't have anything that has to do with the police department. If somebody asks for a hard record, it's not a police department. That's a fucking gang. They're all gang members. They set me up and kidnapped me. I was kidnapped.
I was. They fucking kidnapped me.
I'm not entirely sure what I can tell you, sir. I want my record, Brian. Please, just give me my records, please. The Attorney General doesn't have anything to do with the police department. They have no jurisdiction in Ohio. I'm sorry, I don't mean to yell, but that's just the way it is.
The FBI told me to go to the Attorney General. I tried that. I went to the governor also. But I'm going to call the FBI again, man. This is wrong. They cannot destroy my evidence like that. Who the fuck do they think they are?
Sir, still like how they assault the record protection policy.
No. That does not have anything to do with evidence. That was evidence. And the dictionary is right next to evil for a reason. Evidence. I gave them evidence. It wasn't theirs to destroy. I gave them evidence. It was mine. It wasn't theirs to destroy.
I don't know what evidence you gave. Did you give them physical property?
I went down there and risked my life going into the police department. And believe me, that is a risk. Because you never know if you're going to come out there again. And I sat down there with a witness, Doug, and I sat there and I made about an hour-long statement on film. That is their purview. They have no. Chief Combs tried to get me killed. He covered up my attempted murder both before and after the fact. I'm going to go to the guy that set me up and tried to kill me for anything? I don't think so. I'm going to the FBI again is where I'm going. Dude,
honestly, I don't blame you at all.
I don't blame you at all.
How to help you.
I did 10 months in jail.
Unfortunately, with our police department, I really do. I fully support you to go to the FBI and help or an outside service in some way if you feel you've been wronged. Because like I said, I only have access to financial records for the city. Any public record requests that come in for that, I have to turn them over to the police department. And so, I don't blame you for I would have thought that the Ohio Attorney General office would be our oversight.
No, absolutely nothing to do. They have nothing to do with city or county sheriffs. They have no jurisdiction over them. They said I had to call the governor's office to do that, and I did, and I'm going to call them again today. I cannot believe they destroyed more of my evidence. Do they realize that exfoliation of evidence always has a negative connotation when a judge talks to a jury? Every time you exfoliate evidence, you admit to wrongdoing. Every time. And this wasn't just a normal erasure of evidence, because I have proof that they had control and care and custody of my information this calendar year. I have proof. And they destroyed it on the mayor's orders because I complained about sodium fluoride, heroin, and bad cops. That's the reason I'm in this shit. We got a preacher mayor who poisons us with fluoride. Now that makes a whole lot of sense. I just don't. This reality that I'm in, this ain't real. It's just an evil town that these people have made. I don't want to live here all this time. They're going to kill me, Brian, or they're going to set me up, Brian.
You're going to kill me.
To be honest with you, if you're not part of the problem, you're part of the solution. You know, this town needs a big old wake up, buddy. I cannot believe they get away with this, just destroying evidence whenever they want to. Setting a guy up for prison, dude, you have no idea. I had 2 animals that died terrible, terrible, terrible deaths, and I don't have a family like that. They were my family, and I wasn't here to protect them. This is not a police officers union or whatever this is. This is a fucking gang.
They're dicks.
That's
man.
all they are, is a gang. Dude, I gotta get off this phone because I'm having a nervous break. God damn it. I'm sorry, Brian, but I'm really pissed, dude. I gotta let you go, man.
I'm sorry I was overwhelmed.
He said, I'm sorry. He's not.
Fuckers, man.
He's not. Last time I called him, he said, you have the right to those records, sir. This time I called him, he said, well, I don't have anything to do with the police department. In other words, you don't work here. Nobody's going to rock the boat. And the boat sucks. If you don't live in Shelby, Ohio, do not come to Shelby, Ohio, 44875. There was a sign in a church parking lot when I first come into town, and it said, warning, speed trap ahead. It was in concrete, professionally made. Warning, speed trap ahead, right next to the city limit sign. I thought, I want to know the story behind that. And now I do. Man, I'm telling you people, this town is evil and rotten to the core. If anyone sees this, I don't think anyone's going to, but I'm going to give it to a couple friends. If anyone sees this and you know anyone that can help me, I'm calling the FBI again. I'm going to do that again today. Maybe I just tell them, watch this or something. Man, I'm just a hillbilly. The sodium fluoride, I know it gives you cancer, it makes your bones brittle, it gives you fluorosis, but it kills the part of the brain that allows you to have a religious experience. And I thought it would be so easy to talk to a preacher, and damn, he's a preacher. If he knew he was killing the part of the brain that allowed you to have a religious experience, then he would stop doing that, right? Not this preacher. Every year they ask for money, children, scholastically. I've never had a child biologically, but I have raised other people's children. And I've never complained about giving money. But he also retards the firing of the synaptic nerves in the brain. Now that is just stupid to ask us for money and make them retarded. Every movement, every motion, every recall, reflex, everything has to do with the synaptic nerves firing first. So he retards your children and overdoses them every day with this sodium fluoride. And when you bathe, take a bath, there's probably 2 liters, shower, there's 1.5 liters you absorb just through osmosis. You overdose every day. And they get away with it because they overdose us every day. Hitler called it his liquid lobotomy. He and Justice Stalin. Well, they poisoned a lot of people in the stalags and gulags and the death camps with that. They scrape it out of the chimneys of the fertilizer plants, atomic weapons plants. All this, that's what happens when you have a seizure and you're on a hunger strike because you got set up and you have a seizure in a little bitty cell. Yeah, things rattle around a little bit. Oh, for that they rewarded me with when I come to, they were laughing at me. I think I saw 3 or 4 pairs of shoes, and they all laughed at me, and they made me sleep in my soiled clothing because I guess when you have a seizure, you sometimes soil your clothing. But I had to sleep in those for 4 days. Yeah. That's when I knew I never even saw that preacher's face. The one that had so much to do with my life, gave me a new meaning in life. Started eating again. Yeah, I think I was 109, 110 pounds. It was almost over. Pretty close. But he gave me a reason to live. Oh yeah, I lost half my hair there too. They don't know if it was the nerves or the scabies. 2 cats. I love those cats. I've never had an animal that I wanted. I've always had an animal that asked me for help. And I've never turned them down. They were good animals. Cats are cool. Caught that one cat I saved peeing in my dog's water bowl one day. Damn, that's evil, man. Oh, shoot. Oh, I just wanted to get this on there. I'm going to load up more evidence. I mean, I've got so much of it at this time. I think I should start chronicling it, compiling it here. So if they do kill me or set me up, which they have got, 3 more years to play ping pong with me. So I didn't have a record, nothing. I had a speeding ticket when I was 24, I think, in Plymouth. But that was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was going to work in Norwalk, unloading trucks, and they thought for sure they had a drunk. So they pulled me over and had to give me a ticket just because they're like Shelby. They're just dishonest punks, man. That's all, I don't know if it's a prerequisite that you be a liar and an oath breaker and just a total dick. A total dick. Or it's a result of doing the job. I'm not. This town has nothing, because Shelby cops shut everything down. Everything is shut down because Shelby cops give tickets to anyone that comes here with out of town tags. All of them do that. All of them do that. They tore this town down, man. They give it to the heroin dealers. They gave it to them. Here it is. Shut down all the shops, all the restaurants, everything. Shelby cops did that. Well, shut. My dog's name's Honey, man. She gets me in places I ain't allowed to go alone. So pay her some respect. You see her. Daryl's tried to kill her twice. I thought he did once. Y'all get to know Daryl. He's a brother, Daryl. Later. Mm-hmm.